Sneakers have changed over the years. Many moons ago in the 70s, even earlier than that, 60s, 50s, 40s, it was a very flat sneaker. So it naturally had more function because it didn't have anything really in the way between the foot and the ground. And over the years, they got more material, more webbing, and then more sole. And then it just got thicker and thicker in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then by 2010, it was a monstrosity. I called them moon boots. And it just kind of snowballed. Carbon plate really changed because the carbon plate came in and made everybody believe that the sneaker itself is actually what's going to make you go faster, what's going to allow you to run a full marathon, that the sneaker was doing that, not this big beautiful body you got on top of the sneaker. Runners believe the sneaker, the carbon plate, makes them faster. The true answer for me is it's a following society. I believe it's cognitive bias is the best way to say that. It's like, you know that's not the case, but you're still going to go along with it. And I say that because most runners are injured. And that's when I started realizing I don't know where a runner thinks they're going with no foot movement. And the sneaker disallows foot movement. And that's when it clicked for me, where it was like, if that foot can't move, your hip can't move, because your foot and your hip are synonymous in terms of movement. And the first sign you have an injury or an injury pattern happening is knee pain. Second to that would be shin splints, all of which is the loop from the ankle to the hip that's actually not letting the body expend the energy out of the foot. It's actually locking at the foot and shooting right back up to the hip. So it just keeps looping and it settles in the knee. And that also, I can save that information for later, for how that actually starts to transition to the shin.
I started running in 1976 when I was a freshman in high school. I know it's a long time ago. And I've just been running a lot since then, with competitive running and a competitive triathlon, and really beat myself up, but it was fun. It was great. Those years were really good. But then it started catching up with me in the 90s, and I would have all these little injuries. I've had surgery. I've done lots of physical therapy, massage, tape, cushioned running shoes, the most cushioned that you could get, shots, rest, tape, every gadget I have, every hip mobility program I have. Just, if you're a runner that's been injured, you have all this stuff too, I know it. She could fix anything. And so I thought, what do I have to lose? I'll fill out the forms, send it to her. She texted me right back. We set up a Zoom together. And she told me, we got to know each other a little bit, and she said the very first session, I couldn't believe it, I'll never forget it. She said,
I can tell what's wrong with you, what your issue is by just the way you're sitting.
I hope I'm not sitting like that right now. She explained it, it made sense, and I'd never heard that, and none of my approaches to fixing it ever were anywhere near what all this stuff, what she was saying. And so I was like, let's go. And so we work out with each other every week. She gives me stuff to do. You have to be pretty committed. And there you go. Right now, it's just if I run and I have a little issue, something bugs me a teeny little bit, I'll text her about it. And she'll tell me what to do, and it fixes it right up. And it's surprising to me, like unbelievable. And I feel like I have my own little secret weapon in my pocket, and that is right there running with me. And really, I do.
You're a runner right now, go grab your sneakers and let's check its mobility right now. Because if your sneaker doesn't have mobility, you don't either.